Hey class, this is your review of doing unit conversions. Okay, so I just want to start off by explaining how doing unit conversions works. You have to use these conversion factors. So you start off with some type of given value in unit. Let's just say it's 30 millimeters right here. You have to have a conversion factor to convert from the given value unit to the desired value. The conversion factor is going to incorporate the given unit and the desired unit, the equivalent of what the given unit is as the desired unit. The given needs to be on the bottom, desired needs to be on the top. The reason for that is so that the given unit here on the top, the given unit here on the bottom are going to cancel, leaving you with the desired unit in your answer to go with the value. So as an example here, zoom in. It's easier for you guys to see. You have 30 millimeters. We're going to talk about how to read the chart here in a moment to get this conversion factor. But millimeters on the top and millimeters on the bottom, so your givens. Millimeters is what you start out with. You're going to meters in this case. So 1 millimeter equals 0.001 meters. The desired is on the top here. The millimeters will cancel. Left meters, your answer, there you go. 30 times 0.001, give me 0.03. Okay, so let's go to the conversion factor sheet. So your SI chart right here is to convert to and from base units. The way you're going to read this chart is 1 prefix base is equal to the decimal or whole number equivalent base. So 1 centigram is equal to 0.01 grams. 1,000 kilograms, or 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. 1 microliter is equal to 0.000001 liters. The way you always read it is when you find out what prefix you're on, you're going to or from. You want to go to the decimal equivalent here or the whole number equivalent for over on the right side. And the way you would read the chart is the 1 always goes next to the prefix base, in this case kiloliter, megagram, centimeter, nanosecond. The base unit is the liter, gram, meter, and second. The prefix is the kilo, milli, centi, and nano. Okay, so it's 1 of the prefix base is equal to the whole number equivalent. In this case, the milli, it's a decimal equivalent. Centi, it's a decimal equivalent. You can see that right there. For centi and milli. And for nano, again, it's the whole number equivalent, the decimal equivalent right there. Okay, so that is how you read one of these. So let's go to the problems that I got for you. I've prepared a few problems. The first one, converting centimeters to meters. We want to go to our conversion chart for centimeters to meters. Come here and find centi. 1 centimeter is equal to 0.01 meters. 1 centimeter is equal to 0.01 meters. Come over here. Centimeters is on the bottom. Meters is on the top. Centimeters will cancel. There's your conversion factor. Your givens here. Your desired is here. Notice your desired meters unit is what you're left over with when you cancel centimeters. So centimeters on the bottom, meters on the top. 50.5 times 0.01 is going to move the decimal place 2 to the left, 1, 2, and there you go. You can do this in your calculator or just move the decimal place. Kind of have a few notes here for you. The centimeter and the given cancels with the centimeter on the bottom of the conversion factor right there. And then the meter is left, unit is left over. This is your desired unit. Next problem right here is when you are going from a prefix base to a prefix base. You have to remember this chart right here is to go to and from base units. When you're going from a prefix like centi to another prefix kilo, in this case meters, you need two conversion factors. Centimeters to meters, at that point you're left with meters. So then you want to convert meters to kilometers. Centimeter on the top and bottom cancel. Meter on the top and the bottom cancel. You're left with kilogram. That's what you have in your answer. That's what you want in your answer. So for this one, it's 50.5 times 0.01, and then divide by 1,000. Anything on the top you multiply by, anything on the bottom you divide by. So I like to just start with the first number, multiply. Multiply by 1, you don't need to do it though, you get the same number. Divide by 1, and then divide by 1,000. So you can shorten that to take 50.5 times this, and then divide this. Centimeters in the given cancel with the centimeters on the bottom of the first conversion factor, right there. Meters on the top of the conversion factor of the first one cancels with the meters on the bottom of the second conversion factor. And then you're left with the kilometers. Okay. The next advanced problem, when you are given units on the top and the bottom. For example, if I want to convert from kilometer per liter to mile per gallon, we have kilometer on the top, liter on the bottom, miles on the top, gallons on the bottom of your desired answer. Kilometer to mile is from the conversion sheet right here. Kilometer, 1 kilometer is this many miles. Kilometer on the bottom, mile on the top. 1 mile on the top in your final answer. We then have liters here that we need to get to gallons. So liters is on the bottom here. So we need liters on the top over here to cancel them. Gallons on the bottom. You want gallons on the bottom of your final answer. Miles over gallon. Miles over gallon. Coming to the sheet here. 1 liter is this many gallons. 0.264 gallons. So 1 liter is 0.264 gallons. In this case, we're going to take 305, multiply by this value, and then divide by this value to get this final figure. A few notes here that the liter in the conversion factor has to be opposite of the liter in the given so that they cancel. That sometimes hangs people up because you've been usually doing the given on the bottom, but in this case, there is a given on the bottom here, so you need to have your given on the bottom, on the top in the conversion factor. Kilometers in the conversion factor has to be opposite of the kilometers in the given. And the miles left on top, gallons left on the bottom, miles over gallon, and your answer. Just as a quick review, you're going to have a value in a unit here, and you want to convert it to a different value in a unit. They're equivalent. In order to do that, you need this conversion factor. That is taking the given and desired units and setting them equal to each other. You're going to need to use your conversion chart for this. Given's on the bottom, desired's on the top, unless you have a given unit in the bottom here. Okay. So hopefully that'll get you through it. The first two where you're doing to and from base units, and the next one to and from prefix bases, you should be able to handle with this video. Okay. Hope this helps you guys.